Hey YouTubers, as you can see, I'm got a new toy and a little bit new setup of trying to film, so I can show a little bit of standoffish point of view with my camera. So bear with me; it's going to be something totally new. What I wanted to show you was my new to me Estwing um hatchet, and I say new to me because I just got this yesterday. Um, Now, as you can see on the handle, if I get really close, it's pretty scuffed up and it's been used. But when you look at the metal, it's like mirror um, sheen to it. And what I did was I actually found this. Um, I'm always talking about survival on the cheap. I saw some reviews on this, and just the fact that it's you can see this. It's made in America, made in the USA, in Illinois. This company's been around since like 1922, 23. They have a really good um, reputation as a very, very dependable um, hatchet and other products. They make hammers and roofing axes and things like that. Uh, but it's all forged out of one piece of steel, and then this is a leather handle that they've got on it. And it's pretty much, I think, that's been the design for a really, really long time. Uh, but if it works, don't change it. Um, but this is my new Estwing hatchet, and when I bought it from a guy yesterday at the flea market, and it had all kinds of gouges in it. It was completely rusted. Uh, there was no shine to it whatsoever. Um, it did, however, have this leather cover that you put it in just like this, and you can actually snap that, and that goes on your belt. So this is very well made leather sheath for your hatchet. As you can see, it says Estwing. This is a #1 hatchet. It's got little designs on there or whatever. But you just snap it off, and you can, if you have that on your belt, you can just pull your hatchet up, do what you got to do around the camp. But what I did is actually at the flea market, I paid $20 US for this, and couple of booths down, there was a guy that had um, a grinding wheel and a buffing wheel, and he was sharpening knives and cleaning up knives. And I actually had a couple of pocket knives, like Boy Scout knives, and I found one Camillus knife, pocket knife, that I'd bought from the same guy I bought this hatchet from. And so I said, okay, well, he's going to be there today. He's going to, I said, so I left all the stuff with him. I said, here's your little project. So he was charging like $5 to sharpen and polish each tool. So it didn't matter what it was. So I left these with him. I came back and I got this. I had no idea that it was going to turn out like this, and that it would be so brand new. And this is extremely sharp. I have to keep my hands away from the edge because I know I will cut myself. Um, but this is just a beautiful piece of work, and they actually sell these at most hardware stores in the U.S. I'm not sure about abroad. I know I've got some people in other countries that watch. But this is an East Wing, and I'll show you how to spell it if you are an eBayer. And there you go. Estwing. So you can look it up, and maybe you can find one online on eBay or something like that. I paid $20 for it, and I actually traded the labor that he put into it. By today, I brought some old pocket knives and a neck knife and or two, because he sold a bunch of knives as well. And I traded for another knife that he had, plus the work that he did on all my pocket knives and the hatchet. So I actually was not out any money getting this polished up, um, other than the old pocket knives that I had that I ended up trading. Um, in fact, I actually traded some other stuff at the flea market, got $20, and actually bought this hatchet. So I actually went with, you know, just some stuff that I didn't want anymore, and ended up with some really cool stuff. So, but I wanted to show you this hatchet. This is, everybody talks about if you're a survival situation or whatever, you gotta have something crazy expensive. Well, I think these sell new for like around $40, but I got mine for 20. It's got a little wear in it, and it just looks beautiful. Comes with a leather scabbard. Now, like I'm always talking about going on the cheap. I was at the flea market actually last month, and somebody had a whole bunch of these. This is not a hickory handle. This is just basically some pretty crummy metal that they made a hatchet out of. But I paid $3 for this, and the guy just put a little edge on it for me while he was doing the other stuff. And so you can hear that maybe on the thing, but it will get a fairly decent edge, enough to cut wood. So it's one of those deals where this is not the best, but for $3, you could sharpen that up yourself. For $3, you have a camp axe. You have an emergency axe, and I live in an apartment, so I'm not really going out and splitting wood all the time. But I am always prepared. So it's one of those things where you get an emergency axe like this, $3, you can't beat that. If you wanted to, you could drill a hole in the end, put some lanyard, wrap it in paracord, duct tape. If you wanted to, you could file all this off, polish it, you could spray paint it. For $3, you could try all kinds of different stuff on it, and if you totally jack it up, which is hard to do with an axe, you're out $3. So it's a great little just backup, especially in case of the end of the world. If there's zombies you got to kill, hatchets never run out of bullets. So just a little zombie tip for you. All right, well, thanks a lot. Remember, the Estwing hatchet is a thumbs up for me on, for one, durability, construction, made in the USA, and the fact that it looks super cool. So have a good day. Hope you enjoy it.